child, the way Married to Medicine is giving everything. Like, I feel like this is a top tier reality TV show. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's get right into it. Because, baby, grab your popcorn and let's talk about this episode. This is episode 10. First off, can we talk about these looks? Because, baby, the ladies are giving. They are dressed looking gorgeous in this beautiful rental home as they are going to the trucks to go to their destination. And baby, I was like, look at the ladies, they look so cute. I said, oh my God, please comment below and tell me who was the best dressed in this scene. Because baby, Angel came correct, Quad came correct, Heavenly looked good, Simone looked good. The only thing that was messing me up with Simone's outfit is whatever she had underneath. I'm assuming it was a swimsuit. It just was not smooth or whatever. It just was not flowing right. But the dress is cute, and especially if she had the right stuff underneath it to flow right. Oh my God, that dress was cute. Okay, but all right. And one thing I will say, girl, Married to Medicine and a boat ride is just, they go hand in hand. Because when I tell you the way that Married to Medicine is going to be on the cast of Married to Medicine is going to be on a boat every season. Every season, it is like a staple of Married to Medicine. Oh my God. But while the girls are catching vibes and getting ready to go on the water, baby, the fellas are at this nice grown man place where it's giving grown man vibes. I was like, I'm here for it. I love it. I like it. The place seemed very up to speed and up to par to who they are. I was like, all right, y'all. Okay. And guess who we got in the building? Dr. Brandy's husband. I don't even know his name and almost forgot what he looked like. He is in the building. Oh my goodness, good to see you, sir. All right, but side note, production. Can we please get a 48-hour guys trip next season? When I tell you, Married to Medicine is that girl on Bravo. Like, she is that girl. She is that show that I feel like carried the platform. But if you want to go up even more, up another notch, please have a guys trip. When I tell you, let them have their own episode, 48 hours. Have like an episode and a half where it's centered around them. Of course, you need to do it separately from the girls trip. Yes, keep the girls trip. Do not substitute it for the girls trip. I need the girls trip to happen as well as the guys trip, but just different time frames because they have younger children, like and you know, they have younger children, so you got to be a little bit more accommodating for those who have younger children. Some of them, half of the cast have younger children, because I want to see, like, let us see the bromance and the jokes and stuff like that, and see if they won't be pressed for rooms like the girls are and all that other stuff. Like, let us see how they will act on a trip. Like, let us see that. We want to see that outside of their wives. Like, they let them call home to their wives and tell us about the trip. Like, let us see something different. I want to see something slightly different. So back on the boat we go. Things got a little interesting. We got Dr. Contessa. Side note, Dr. Contessa, baby, you are the host. The hostess with the mostest, baby girl. When I tell you Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta and Married to Medicine for future trips and stuff, pay attention, take notes, learn from Contessa, because Contessa has been one of the best, if not the best, host in all of Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Atlanta trip. Because what she did it up on this trip. The house was gorgeous. The accommodations, the food, the games, except for this last game. Everything was on point. The last game was heavenly, so yeah, that kind of explains it a little bit. So here we go. So Dr. Contessa is definitely talking about how everybody's been able to get along and all of that stuff, which is good. Everybody kind of sitting around looking a little dull right now. Everybody looking a little dull. But things got a little interesting because Dr. Heavenly goes over to sit next to Dr. Simone, which she was already sitting next to her, but I think she was sitting like, it was like a little gap in between them, like a little gap in between them, so she got a little closer and she hugged her, and you know, they looked like they were like hugging like what they typically do. Dr. Simone and Dr. Heavenly go through this, they do this dance every 3 months, feel like, and I'm probably exaggerating, but that's what it feels like. But Dr. Heavenly looked like she actually kissed Simone real close to her lip. It didn't look like she kissed her on her lip, because I looked at it twice. It looked like she got real close, like to the tip of the edge of her lip. I said the tip of her lip, not the tip of her lip. At like the corner edge of her lip. That's where it looked like she kissed her at. And child, I was like, oh, that's too much. Girl, that's too much. Not kissing your friends too close to their lips is not the deal, unless that's what y'all do. If that's what y'all do, to each his own. But Simone, you know, Simone doing what Simone do, child. When I tell you Simone and Toya gets on my last nerves, they get on my last nerves, because they will light a match and set and then play victim, and it's crazy to me, because it's like, what the heck? Why is it that you can dish out things and yell, scream, and cuss and all this other stuff, and dig up stuff and talk about people and all this other stuff, but when it come back to you, it's like, oh my God, how dare that? People do not have to kiss your behind. People do not have to worship the floor that you walk on. Like, get over yourself. You're not the head honchos in charge. Like, get out of our face with this bull crap. Because Simone is just, oh my God. Girl, make up your mind what you want, child. Anywho, but all that's happening, and here we go, thanks to Quad. She like, let's just dance. Girl, and then, you know, they get to dancing and having fun, because it's like, yeah, we don't need y'all to be having this stupid elephant in the room, tension in the room. Girl, this boat is yacht is too cute to be sitting on here looking stupid. Like, yes, Quad, get up and dance, y'all. So they dance that. But girl, Heavenly, this is one thing I like about certain content creators, and especially myself, is that for me, I have favorites on shows, but I also like to be of the mindset of, if you wrong, you wrong. If you right, you right. Call a spade. Call a thing a thing. As Young Van Zandt would say, call a spade a spade. Call a thing a thing. And Heavenly lost her goddamn mind. Told myself, Angel is not, I don't think Angel is an angel. She not living up to her name or something she said along those lines. I said, well, if that ain't the damn pot calling the kettle black, ma'am, your name Heavenly, and you don't live up to your name half the time. So stop it. And you are one of my favorite people on the show. Girl, stop. And then she had a nerve to try to play a political game and completely failed at it. Ma'am, this is not the time to do this. Listen, this yacht is too gorgeous for y'all to be playing these stupid games. Like, play something fun. Not no political game to ask Heavenly to act a fool and not want to answer the question and then say some craziness like she called Quad Webb Lungsford and child. She ain't even married to that man. Like, girl, what is happening? She said Quad was the person she looked up to, like a political mentor. I'm like, is Quad in politics besides being your manager, your campaign manager? What? Girl, Dr. Jackie, they was going in on her, and I was like, I don't feel too bad, family, because she put it on herself. And then Toya was right and wrong in the situation, but I was with Toya when she said, Toya be getting on my last damn nerves, but Toya was right in this moment when she was like, come on, we don't need to play this, because again, you're on this nice boat. Why are we playing that game? Like, let's play something else. Let's do something else. Let's have a fun time. Like, what the... like, read the freaking room. Anywho, so the next day arrives, and we have all of the ladies kind of packing. We see some people packing. We see some people calling their husband. We see some people doing some other stuff. And then we have two of my faves, Quad and Heavenly Child, having a sisterly moment. And when I tell you I love their relationship, especially as it continued to grow. They had some hiccups a couple years ago. But I like their relationship because you genuinely see that they have each other's back to a degree, but they truly act like big sister, little sister. Yeah. And so I was like, I like it. But then we get the ladies all down at breakfast, and they all sitting down, and baby, dun 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 dun, we have Toya. We are made aware that Toya is now the new chairman, not Dr. Jackie. And I said, okay, this is very interesting, because one thing for sure, when you planning events, a lot of times, even if you have a committee or a group of people that's doing it, the person who's in charge of it usually pour more money into the event than everybody else. And baby, the way that Toya is about to get a taste of her own medicine, and yes, pun intended, she is about to get a taste of her own medicine. And baby, the way Quad and Dr. Heavenly kept passing the ball to each other, throwing up alley hoops and dunking, I said, oh wee, baby, so yeah, you about to get it, honey, baby. And the way Quad is narrating and giving us play-by-play and all of this stuff in her confessional, baby, I said Quad hit the nail on the head, because Jackie gave Toya this job to teach her a lesson. And I said, yes, Patty, Queen Patty, Pattyville has entered the chat, because baby, I said, yeah, that sounds about right, honey, because the way they about to give her a taste of her own medicine, I was like, I'm be sitting here eating popcorn, looking forward, because Heavenly's face when Toya asked for money, and then baby and Quad told me something, she asked Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly, how much money did y'all pour into y'all overhead last year? And girl, and Toya like, it's all about event. No, it's always been all about event, because that's what Dr. Heavenly piped up. It's always been all about event, ma'am. It's always been that. Girl, what? Toya wasn't ready for that. Toya was not ready. And baby, the way Quad, Dr. Jackie, and Dr. Heavenly is like eating this up, I said, this is crazy production. This is like TV cinematic gold. Because when I tell you the way this episode did me some kind of good. I said, oh, Married to Medicine is that girl. I'm just gonna keep saying it. Married to Medicine is that girl. But yeah, so then, so they was ping pong that ball around to Toya, because Toya kept trying to cop please and like, hey, we need to get money, girl. And then production with the ultimate dunk, slam ball dunk, because baby, the way they went back and showed us old clips of every time Toya didn't want to give money, and Pitt had fits about it and all this other stuff, girl. And way Dr. Heavenly and Simone will call her out, which is very interesting, because Simone usually don't call Toya out too much. But yeah, girl, I was here for it. But the vibes did shift fast, because Quad did eventually started breaking down, and so she was like, I gotta tell you something, so she ended up opening up and sharing with the ladies about her IVF journey and how it was unsuccessful, which, like someone said on Twitter, that this was a blessing in disguise, that IVF journey didn't take, because we're gonna see in the next scene why I believe God was saving her. Because baby King, ugh. Okay, so seeing the ladies rally around her was very beautiful. It was a beautiful moment, and I like that Dr. Jackie actually broke the tension in the room by offering a discount to Quad. But when she said $99, I was like, are you joking? A $99 copay? I was like, Dr. Jackie, I know you I don't know if you're joking about the discount, but if you are joking, please tell me you're joking about the $99 copay, because girl, I clutched my invisible pearls, and $99 copay, Jesus Christ, good God almighty, child. I said, well, God. But yeah, so the ladies go back home. But real quick, it wasn't me, but Dr. Brandy, I don't know. But Dr. Brandy just seemed like, because she was right next to Quad, and not one time, unless they edited out, not one time did she really seem very caring. Like, she didn't seem caring to me. And she was right next to Quad. Because it was when Quad really broke down crying really bad. Dr. Contessa was like, I think, to the right of Quad. And Dr. Brandy was to the left. So, Contessa consoled Quad, and then Dr. Heaven came over to console Quad. And I was like, Dr. Brandy, you right there. Like, you couldn't rub her knee or something, or rub her arm. Like, what the hell? I'm just like, unless it's, I guess for Dr. Brandy, unless it's Toya or Dr. Simone, I guess. I don't know, child. Like, I ain't feeling her. But to each his own. Maybe if she come back next season, she'll be like Contessa. Because there are moments where I like Contessa this season. Because last season, she got on my last nerves. But okay. But the ladies get back home, and we see them connecting with their spouses, significant others, and so forth and on. But here's where I was just like, okay. So we start to see where King and Quad's relationship crack. But we've been seeing that throughout this season. Because the honeymoon is definitely over with. Because we've been seeing him talk down to her, talk in a condescending way, and be insensitive and stuff like that, which it was painful to watch. Because just seeing how he was very dismissive and just, I was like, yeah, I'm glad your IVF did not work. Because imagine having to have a baby with somebody who is acting like that, who's being a butthole. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, Quad is too beautiful, successful based upon what we see. to be in a relationship with somebody who is, like, nigga, you ain't that damn cute. And even if you was that damn cute, like, nah, you ain't gonna be talking to me any kind of way. Like, and I just hope that I hope that she do find a man that both of them can love each other out loud and be kind and be gentle and be supportive of one another, even when you're going through an IVF journey. Yes, your hormones and emotions and stuff like that can be a testing of time, can be testy at times, and you need the right people, the right person to be there to kind of go with you and to love on you and to make jokes when you need to laugh, but be a shoulder to cry on and so forth and on. So hopefully she find that. Oh God, my arm is starting to hurt. All right, so real quick, we going over to the next scene. Not we going over to there, but let's talk about this next scene, child, because baby, we about to get into the good stuff right here. So Dr. Jackie and Toya meet up at her office, and baby, we have learned that Dr. Jackie is coming up with a new scrub line after we see what's her name? Angel have a new scrub line. But the good thing is everybody can win. Like, no one person needs to have, everybody can win basically. And so what I like about both of their scrub lines is you could utilize both because it depends on what you want to go for. Angels is more like a sexy fitted type of look and so forth and on, and then you have Dr. Jackie's. It's more of like you got room, but it's still cute. You know what I'm saying? It's still not you're still not just looking traditional and all this other stuff. But I ain't gonna lie to you, when I first seen Dr. Jackie open the door or meet Toya or whatever with her scrub was on, I was like, is that Angel's line? I thought it was Angel's line, but child, no, that's Dr. Jackie's. I said, okay, girl. And then she told him that she gonna meet with Derek Blank. I said, yes, Lord, okay. Because Derek is, if you don't know, if you're not a OG of watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, he is a famous photographer, a well-known photographer, a photographer that is top tier, top notch. Like, he is the best of the best, the cream of the crop. Like, he is that guy. Like, yes, when I tell you, yes, he is him. Derek Blank is him. And so she said that he was doing a photo shoot for them. I said, oh, this is reminiscent of when he did a photo shoot for Real Housewives of Atlanta. So they have, I need to stop saying, he did a, dang it, what is it called? Oh, Alter Ego. He did an Alter Ego photo shoot for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And when I tell you that photo shoot was everything, it was beautiful. It was everything. I'm speechless. Like, I don't even know the words to say, but it was everything. And so, yeah, we got Derek Blank in the house. But Toya is being tacky as ever, trying to exclude people, girl. I was like, what the hell is wrong with Toya? Like, Toya, man, you just now getting involved in the mess. Like, you just getting started in this daggone Met Gala. But okay, so the ladies arrive and all this good stuff to Derek Blank's magical lab, and I'm super excited. And so Dr. Jackie is giving everybody their instructions on what she needs them to do. Everybody looks good. I like this commentary by Quad. Like, she is definitely on point. And one thing that Dr. Heavenly said that I agree with is that she was like, I see why they typically like tall women to model, because Dr. Contessa looked really good in the way she was presented on the screen. So I was like, okay, but let's get to the meat and potatoes right now. So we have, excuse me, sorry. So we have the ladies around after they did their after they did the photo shoot. So we have the ladies around, and we have Miss Toya apologizing to everyone. Let me not call her Miss, because we're around the same age. We're not that far off. Like, she could be big sis. But we have Toya apologizing to the ladies, and just because now with her actually head of the Met Gala, she now see what all goes into it, how much money it costs to have a successful Met Gala, and how many people you need to get involved, and so forth and on. So she's like really apologizing and letting the ladies know that, yeah, she was wrong for how she conducted herself the past 2 times in the past for the Met Galas, because they had 2, so this is 3, the third. And so, you know, she getting a taste of she's getting a taste of her own medicine from earlier. And so Miss Quad, she got it, came right on over and was like, ma'am, so who did we not get funds for from the last time? And so, you know, Toya like, I apologize, let's move on. No, ma'am. Why is it that you want to move on when you mess up, but you'll grill everybody around for eternity if it was the other way around? No, ma'am. And you'll be a little bit more nastier than Quad being. Now, Quad is being petty and got a little oomph in her delivery right now when she tell you maybe we should give you what you have given us and take a step back and let you see how that go. And I'm paraphrasing because she didn't say that like that, but I was here for it. I said, oh yes ma'am, because Toya wouldn't have been giving nobody no grace if the shoe was on the other foot. Like, what? She would be nasty with her comments, okay? But baby, why did Toya start handing out titles? Like, she started telling people titles and giving titles and descriptions to, well, roles and responsibilities for the Met Gala, like who's gonna be doing what. Like, she told Quad that she was gonna be secretary. Girl, Quad was like, what? Gonna be no daggone secretary. But baby, when she started telling people what roles and responsibilities of the people, girl, Heavenly snap. Heavenly said in her confession, now why the heck would Toya be the, I think, CFO, the chief of finances? Why would she be the chief of finances and she couldn't even pay? And you know, she was saying IRS, but I think they kind of faded it out or whatever. But she was like, she can't even pay her bills. I said, Heavenly, no, Heavenly, no. I said, oh my God, she can't pay her bills. I said, Lord have mercy. I said, oh, oh, I wanted that smack Heavenly hand. I was like, girl. But I was like, is she lying though? I don't know. I don't know that lady finances, but I said, okay, girl. Okay, girl. Okay. I said, Heavenly, stop. So, girl, why she do that? Girl, because Toya and Heavenly going back and forth about these roles and responsibilities. So Heavenly was like, you know what? I'm just going to go home. Girl, Heavenly go to the back of the room to get her stuff to go. Have Quad go and get her and bring her back. And child, they get to talking. And so she said, well, you know, okay, come back and, you know, if you got the scarf in your hand, you talk, nobody else. So, girl, now why did they give Heavenly the scarf, child? Because when I tell you Heavenly unleashed the piping hot tea. And baby, she threw Jackie all the way under the bus, rolled over her, and then put it in reverse and rolled back over her, and then put it back in drive and rolled over her again, and then put it in reverse again and drove back over her. Because baby, the way she kept driving over Jackie underneath this situation by telling Toya everything that Jackie said you weren't doing nothing, and girl, the way I was just sitting there eating my popcorn and drinking my tea, like, Heavenly, no, yes, Heavenly, no, Heavenly, yes, Heavenly, no, Heavenly, yes, Heavenly. Oh my God, this is crazy. Girl, the way Dr. Contessa said it right, she said that Jackie did say all of that, because you know daggone well Heavenly can't hold no water, and when she mad. And then, girl, I said, oh my God, this was so good. This was so freaking good, child. I said, oh my God, child. There was moments where my jaw was dropped. There was moments where I was eating popcorn. There's moments where I'm drinking the tea. I said, I don't know what to do. There's times I'm laughing. There's times I'm like, oh my God. Girl, child, it was too funny. Girl, it was too funny. Girl, and I know Jackie probably wanted to slap Heavenly so bad. I know she wanted to slap her so bad. And so, but in all of that though, what I will say is I like the ending, because they did show in the midst of all of that, they showed the clip of of Derek Blank's final reel that he did, and it came out really well. It came out really well. It was gorgeous. It was cute, and I actually seen it on social media. I think I liked it and everything. That was cute. And then not only that, I like that they showed towards the end, like, Heavenly talking to somebody and Toya like popping her on her butt with her phone. And girl, so you know, Dr. Heavenly turned around and said, girl, the last time somebody hit me, I said that they was unhinged. Girl, and you could just see everybody laughing and having fun, and I thought that was cute. I was like, this is what I like. You know what I'm saying? I like when they have conflict, because it's reality. Like, people have conflict. So I like that they showed the conflict. It was funny. It wasn't dark and malicious and all this other stuff. It was funny. It was interesting. But then at the end, they still was able to laugh, joke, and have fun. And it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm drained and I'm tired and this feels dark and it feels like, oh my God, why are we doing this type of thing. So I thought that was cute. I liked it. And so comment below what were your favorite moments of this episode and who was the best dressed. All right, talk to you later, and I will be trying to upload the rest of my reactions. I'm going to try to get to episodes 5 and 9. I'm going to try to record that this week. That's the goal, to record it this week. And yeah, I hope you had a great day. All right.